What's up guys? Today we're going to work on pressure flips. So I'm going to be using this mode freestyle board because the nose is a little bit lower to the ground. It's flat and it's got this nose bone or tailbone on there so you can get a really quick pop. Also the trucks are tighter and the bushings are harder. So I can do this on my regular board, but you have a little more distance from the tip of the tail to the ground. And also the trucks are a little bit looser, the bushings are a little bit harder. So it's just a little bit harder to really get that to push underneath. So yesterday I made a flip trick tutorial that hasn't come out yet. So my legs are really sore, especially my back leg, like right on the side. So I'm gonna be doing the pressure flips on the freestyle board. It's the exact same thing, but if you have a freestyle board, it's definitely easier on this board. The first one we're gonna do is the regular pressure flip. So that's like an inward heel flip. So you're gonna put your toe, your big toe, right where the tail starts to curve up, right where the back wheels end, and you're gonna press right there in that pocket. So when you're pressing right there, the board's going to not only just pop up, but it's going to pop and turn this way. See how it's pushing? So you're gonna push right there, and then the board is going to do a inward heel flip motion, and you'll catch it, land, roll away. You have to concentrate on jumping off of your back foot. You jump off your front foot and then you jump off your back foot last and push down. Not just jumping and popping like normal, but really pushing down. Pushing the board down and underneath you. So you're pushing that wheel, and right after that wheel, as hard as you can, down and back. You know, just really try to shove it underneath you. Act like you're trying to shove this part of the board into the ground. Again, I'm doing it off the nose. It's a little bit flatter and easier, and with that short flat nose, it just pops, comes around really quick. Also, all these that have to rotate this way instead of just flipping, it's easier to do it on a board with a shorter wheelbase, and this board has a 13-inch wheelbase, under 14 inches, so it's definitely an ideal board for pressure flips. These are so much easier in the basement because I tried some on the rough concrete outside, and it really dug in and took a lot out of the tail guard. This is a really soft urethane, I guess, and I had this grip tape on there, and that was working in the basement, but yeah, on the rough ground outside, it really annihilated that, and now I don't really get the same kind of pop. So it's just a lot easier on a slicker surface that you can get more slide when you scoop. So after you get that inward heel flip pressure flip down, that's the easiest one. That's the one that feels the most natural because the board really does want to rotate. When you press down and flip it, it wants to rotate as well. So it's harder to do just a straight heel flip or straight kick flip. So what I would say for the next one would be a backside 180 heel flip. So it's just like the same move as the regular pressure flip, that inward heel motion, but while you're pushing down, you're jumping and following the board, and you're doing a backside 180 with it. So just kind of combine that. So after that, you'd probably want to do the hard flip version. So it's the same thing, just on the other side. You're pressing down on the heel side edge, and you're just pressing it under and having it rotate the same way. So yeah, right in the pocket where that tail starts to curve up, just push down, jump off that, and let it flip around the other way. This is a little bit harder. You kind of have to jump behind you like you would do for like a varial heel flip or something like that. For me, it goes behind me a lot. After that, you can work on the heel flips and the kick flips. So with the heel flip, you're doing the same thing. You're jumping off that same point, pressing down, but you have to keep the board straight, and the board wants to turn this way. It turns like 90 almost every single time I do this. So what I do is I'll press down there, and then I'll try to use this foot to kind of keep it going back, almost like do an actual heel flip. Just kind of pull it, pop it and pull it back. So I kind of use both my feet for that one because it really likes to go 90. So the only thing I've really got after that is you could do a nollie pressure flip, like that inward heel flip, except off the front of the board. You could have your front foot do the same thing. Press down right in that pocket. And I know I'm showing it goofy footed, but if you're regular footed, it's just the opposite. You might be able to screen record this and flip the video on some kind of app. Also, yeah, there is that kickflip version. Same thing, you have your back foot parallel with the board on the other side, and you just pop, same as the heel flip. You'll get it. It's just going to take muscle memory. There's nothing I can say that's going to make you just get it. You just have to practice it and practice it. Also, that pressure double inward heel, so that's just pushing it a little bit harder. I don't think I've actually landed one of those, maybe ever, but I'll try to film one for this video. So for all these, before you do them while you're rolling, try just standing next to the board, putting one foot on the board, and just popping it around. Get that motion. Get used to flipping the board in that way. You know, the pressure double flip, that might be one to try. I didn't even think about that one when I was making this video. So you could try that regular pressure flip, that inward heel. Then after that, you could try making it do just a heel flip. Something like that. So yeah, I think with the heel flip, you kind of want to have your foot parallel with the board instead of perpendicular. You want to have it sort of like this. Do a kick flip. This is so much easier when I'm not standing on the board. So after you've done it with your foot just standing there next to the board, you can do it sitting down. It's definitely easier sitting down. Pretty much any flip trick, it's going to be easier sitting down. You might want a little bit taller table than this. Like my legs, my knees are up really high. I kind of want my legs to be able to extend like I'm standing up. So maybe instead of sitting down on the seats, you could sit up on top of the table in the middle. And this feels a little more like you're actually skating. So I've got a lot of skate stuff for sale on eBay right now. I've got a link to at least one of my items in the description below. Find that, scroll through that page, check out all the stuff I'm selling. And also, I've got a website where I'm selling organic protein powder, food, hydration products, stuff like that, drinks, you know, protein bars, everything, all the healthy food. If you're interested in buying, or if you need some extra money on the side, you want to actually sell that stuff, comment below and I will message you about it. I'll talk to you on Instagram and we can get in touch about that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my page, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.